Good morning, dear viewers. Several months have passed since the successful establishment of the shared habitat. Researchers are pleased to report the nesting sites have remained remarkably stable. The local blanket population continues to thrive. The mysterious collection of charging cables has once again become impossible to identify. And despite careful observation, researchers still cannot explain why one gaming controller is apparently different from the other 5. Observe the boyfriendess gameress has already begun one of his preferred morning rituals. The preparation of coffee. His movements appear practiced, efficient, almost instinctive. Years of repetition have produced an elegant display of caffeine acquisition. Honey, can you make mine too? You're cheating. You know that, right? You made mine already? You can't just do sweet things before breakfast. That's how you get bonus narration. Researchers have identified a fascinating weakness in the female. Acts of kindness produce immediate smiling. Further studies suggest the condition may be permanent. Thank you. Perfect. The researchers can confirm the specimen has memorized his companion's coffee order without consulting any written notes. An impressive feat, considering he still asks where the scissors are, at least twice a week. They're in the same drawer, the kitchen drawer, they've always been in. No, the other drawer. Exactly. Okay. Though occasionally directionally challenged, the Gimmer's boyfriendess continues to demonstrate exceptional adaptability, particularly when motivated by coffee or affection. Researchers have observed one of the quieter behaviors displayed in long-term pairs is no conversation, no television, or cellular devices, simply existing together. This is a behavior often overlooked, yet among bonded pairs is surprisingly common. Comfort requires no performance, only presence. I like mornings with you. They're peaceful, even when you steal half of my blankets. Researchers continue to classify this behavior as highly suspicious. Oh, the specimen appears restless, curious. Rather than migrating towards the gaming habitat, he has instead approached the apartment's entrance. Researchers remain unsure of his intentions. Oh, a walk? Ah, remarkable! Absolutely remarkable. Researchers are witnessing one of the rarest behavioral events ever documented. The gamerous boyfriendess has voluntarily suggested leaving the nest. This behavior was once believed to occur only under exceptional circumstances, such as grocery shopping or the release of a highly anticipated video game. Today's motivations remain unknown. Do not make any subtle movements. If startled, the specimen may reconsider. Remain calm. Everything depends on maintaining a natural environment. I'm kidding, mostly. And so, the pair leaves the comfort of their established habitat for a routine morning migration. Researchers anticipate a pleasant walk, perhaps a scenic overlook, perhaps fresh air, and an unnecessary stop for pastries, which the female researcher strongly supports the pastry hypothesis, unknown to her. Today's expedition will become one of the most significant field studies of her career. Researchers have now entered a familiar migration routine. The local park. A surprisingly diverse habitat shared by morning joggers, dog walkers, determined squirrels, and one remarkably handsome gamerous boyfriendress. Researchers apologize for prematurely advancing the specimen's classifications. Scientific accuracy must always remain one of our highest priorities. Observe. The subject's pace has slowed considerably. This allows his chosen companion to comfortably match his stride. Researchers have observed this subtle behavior for many years. Though rarely acknowledged, it remains one of the quietest expressions of affection. You always do that. You don't even realize you're doing it. Whenever we walk together, you slow down just a little. I've noticed. I've noticed a lot of things. Occupational hazard for a wildlife researcher. The pair continues without urgency. Unlike many species, humans appear perfectly content to wander without specific destination. Researchers believe this ritual serves an important purpose, not for navigation, but for conversation, for silence, for companionship, all equally essential for the longing pair bonding. Ah! Observe! A flock of Canadian geese. Researchers advise maintaining respectful distance, though often mistaken for ordinary waterfowl. The Canadian goose possesses absolute confidence and questionable diplomacy. Don't make eye contact. I'm serious. They know. No, I don't know what they know. Only that they know it. Researchers elect to continue without incidents. Curious. The specimen has reached for his pocket. Researchers note that this is the third occurrence in approximately 6 minutes. Interesting. He is checking his cellular device. No. No phone. Wallet? Possibly. Snacks? Hopefully. Emergency trail mix he has saved for many expeditions. Though researchers have never actually observed the specimen carry trail mix. Perhaps mints? Yes, mints appear statistically more likely. How very responsible. The weather today is ideal. Not too warm, not too cold. Researchers conclude sweater weather represents one of nature's greatest achievements. I love days like today. Everything feels slower somehow. Like the whole world decides it doesn't need to rush. Oh? The specimen has paused. Researchers immediately pause as well. Remaining several feet behind would be socially awkward. Optimal distance. The subject appears momentarily distracted. His breathing has increased slightly. Researchers speculate a nearby hill has contributed to elevated heart rate. Excellent effort. Cardiovascular health is important. You are doing great. Researchers are very proud of the specimen. Curiously, the path selected differs from the couple's usual route. This is highly unusual. The husband, the boyfriendess, still boyfriendess. The boyfriendess gameress typically favors predictable pathways. Today's deviation suggests an unknown objective. Researchers remained intrigued. You know, I don't think we've ever gone this way before. It's nice. I like it. Something really peaceful about it. What? Why are you looking at me like that? No, don't do that. You're making me curious now. Researchers dislike being excluded from their own field studies. Observe a bridge. Historically, bridges symbolize connection, transition, movement from one place to another. Researchers find themselves wondering whether people choose bridges because they are beautiful or because they quietly remind us that every journey eventually leads somewhere new. Sorry, that one got a little philosophical. Must be the fresh air. Interesting. The specimen has once again checked his pocket. Fourth observation. Researchers now consider the possibility that the unidentified object may possess significant importance. Initial hypotheses include car keys, wallet, pocket lint of sentimental value, or a receipt he forgot to throw away. Researchers have personally observed at least 3 of those. No judgment, my handbag probably qualifies an archaeological dig. Oh. Honey, this is beautiful. I didn't even know a place like this existed. Researchers have arrived to an elevated observation point. A peaceful habitat frequently occupied by photographers, artists, and apparently one very mysterious boyfriendess gameress. Researchers suspect there might be a reason for today's unusual migration, though at the present, the nature remains entirely unknown. The environment appears calm, minimal human activity, excellent visibility, a highly suitable location for thinking, photographs, or simply watching the world go by. It is really beautiful up here. I can't believe we've never found this place before. Researchers recommend returning here during autumn. The migration of brightly colored leaves is said to be spectacular. Curious. The specimen has become noticeably quieter. Researchers have documented a significant decrease in casual conversations. This behavior may indicate deep contemplation, or he may simply be enjoying the scenery. Both remain entirely plausible. You're smiling. You've been smiling this whole walk. It's contagious. Now I'm smiling. Researchers note that prolonged exposure to an affectionate specimen can produce similar emotion responses in nearby companions. Highly contagious. No known cure. Not that I'd want one. Ah, there it is again. The pocket. Researchers can now confirm that this is at least the 5th observation. The identified object appears exceptionally important. Current leading theories include a snack, emergency tissues, a particularly interesting pebble. You have picked up some very interesting rocks before. I'm just saying. No? Not rocks? Huh. Researchers revise their hypothesis. Oh, the specimen has stopped moving. Researchers immediately mirror behavior. And important strategy while observing the bonded pair. What? Did you want to look at the view for a little longer? I'm okay with that. It's nice. Honey, you're looking at me, not the view. Researchers find this slightly distracting. The scenery is behind me, babe. Wait. You're really nervous? Researchers have observed the slight increase in respiration. A small tremor in the hands. Maintained eye contact. Fascinating. Perhaps this altitude has affected the specimen. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. I am happy just standing here with you. Oh? Researchers have now confirmed retrieval of the unidentified object. Initial visual assessment indicates a small, rectangular box. Wait. Honey? No. You're not. No, you're kidding. You're serious. Oh my god. No. No, I can't. I can't believe you've been planning this whole walk, haven't you? This is why you kept checking your pockets. Researchers may have misidentified the mysterious object quite dramatically. It wasn't trail mix. Oh, honey. Yes. Yes, of course. 1,000 times yes. Oh, you're squeezing me. Don't stop. I love you so much. I always will. You're shaking, sweetheart. So am I. Researchers can now confirm that the specimen was not experienced mild cardio. The elevated heart rate was instead caused by extreme nervousness, a perfectly natural response observed during one of humanity's most significant courtship rituals. And researchers are pleased to report the ritual was exceptionally successful.